This is Alex, the Beer Master. Welcome to my channel. It is Come Have a Drink with Alex Fridays, and it is a MilkShake IPA. And on my panel tonight is only, as of this moment, Legendary Bumpy. So we're going to get this started and all those wonderful things. So let's get it going, shall we? There we go.
All right. So, since it's a MilkShake IPA, I brought a MilkShake IPA. This one comes from Spyglass Brewing Company. My biological father was a refrigerator repairman. This is a peach mango milkshake double IPA coming in at 8.1% ABV. John and Nellie's had this one. I have not had this one yet, but now I have it, so I'm about to have it. Yeah. It says it's a New England style double IPA brewed with mango and peach puree, vanilla beans, lactose, and hopped with Galaxy Citra and Amarillo hops. It is a few months old at this time, so let's go ahead and crack it open and give it a pour.
It's okay, there's a drunk one if you don't have any IPAs, new MilkShake IPAs. It is what it is. Appreciate you.
I have had this stored upside down in my fridge because that's what Josh told everybody to do. So we all started doing that because we're weird.
I need to start doing
We got pretty sudsy white head anyways. The color of the brew itself is a deep like mango orange. It's milky, opaque, can't see through it.
All right.
I'll get around to all the aromas and flavors.
Awesome
in a bit.
bean. All right. Well, as we all know, when I went beer shopping with legendary John Henderson Pierre last weekend, I got Tire Hands MilkShake IPA. It's a strawberry. No, is it strawberry? I'm not sure. I think it's a watermelon. I think it's a watermelon. I can't see the writing here. I'm trying to see it. It's a little key code. Sorry about that, people. Yeah, it is. It's a watermelon. Yeah, it's a an ale brewed with watermelon and lime and whatever. So yeah, that's what that looks like. If I can get the light, hold on. There we go. See, I think it said lime, but it's hard for me to see the writing sometimes. So, technically, that is a watermelon MilkShake IPA. Some Tire Hands. Let's pour this up. Let's pour this up, shall we? It's nice and cold. That's what that looks like. Kind of like a New England MilkShake IPA, kind of like, even though it's not a New England IPA. Got a free finger head. It's nice and frothy. Let's get into the smell and taste next time around, but this stuff looks delicious. Very refreshing when it comes to being in the summertime, everybody. All right. There we go.
Cheerios. So this beer smells of, well, it's kind of got a citrusiness to it. It doesn't have like a big aroma from afar. Don't really pick up on much. Get in there. I mean, it's got peach and mango puree, so it's more on the peach side. I pick up more of a peachiness, but there's kind of a citrusy, like almost orange note to it too. The mango's kind of difficult, but I'm sure it's just kind of mixed in there somewhere, but mostly peach and like an orange citrus, like I said. Not much else. There's no real malt action that I can really smell. So, cheers.
Cheers. Please be delicious. And also, I read the wrong thing. It's lactose. I read. That's what I meant. Not lime. Lactose. There's lactose in this. I'm a goofball.
This one's like a medium body. It's almost got a separation to it, though. It's kind of liquidy. It's drying to the palate. Carbonation is on the higher side, medium. It's pretty prickly. Bitterness, I would say, is moderate.
Shouldn't be bitter because it's a MilkShake IPA.
Again, there's not like a lot coming through from the malt. It's kind of like wheat, maybe a slight bread note. Do get a little bit of that kind of vanilla flavor along with peach. Mango's not coming through super prominent on this. I'd say it's mostly peach. It does kind of have a slight citrusy tone to it. And the finish on it kind of gets grassy, maybe a little bit piney like. When it goes into the bitterness for the finish. Yeah, I was expecting it to have more sweetness maybe from the mango, but yeah, it's not a super sweet one. So cheers.
What's up there, Eastwind Farms? Nice to see you, buddy. Let me know if you want to jump on in. If not, if you have New England, well, not New England, you have a MilkShake IPA. If not, just enjoy the show. And everybody that's watching, all right, let's see it. Let's get things going. Just let me know if you want to jump on in. All right, so that's what this stuff's strong. Not even without even putting it near my nose. Now, like I said, that's what it looks like. Now the head has died down a little bit. Looks juicy. It looks delicious. Looks perfect to me. I like this kind of style. Like I said, let's see what it smells like, shall we? Yeah, it smells like watermelon, dankness, like a dank, not grassiness, but just like a watermelon IPA is supposed to be. It's an IPA, a MilkShake IPA. Don't put my nose all the way in because then I'll be. Smells really good though. It does have a lot of strawberry flavor to it. Or not strawberry, watermelon flavor to it. It smells really good. I think this would be a good beer for the summer, which we are in this obviously now. Let's get into it. Let's try it out. Let's see what it's all about, shall we? Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes. How's that? Nice, light, fluffy juiciness. It has that watermelon all over the palate. Then you kind of have the slight lactose vanilla flavor towards the end. So that's what you should have anyway. It's not cornly sweet, like not cornly sweet, but it is sweet enough that it's watermelon and sugar and all that stuff. It's very good. I don't know what ABV this is. It might be maybe a 7 or an 8% or 5%. I think most MilkShake IPAs could be 10% for all we know. Some of them. But I think a lot of them, are 7 or 8%, I think. But some of them can be 10%, especially if you find a MilkShake stout. I think there's MilkShake stouts too, I think. I think I've had a MilkShake stout from, I can't remember, even though it's a totally different beer. I think it was from, I can't remember what it's called. It's a series. It's a breakfast series, and you see a refrigerator on the can every time. I can't remember. It's an old-fashioned refrigerator. I can't remember what the brewery's called. Something morning or something breakfast or something. I can't remember.
I've never heard of a MilkShake stout, but
no, I thought there was at one point. Maybe not. I don't know.
There's milk stouts.
No, maybe I got confused. There is definitely milk stouts because we've been drinking that for a while. But you never know what you're going to find in this country anymore. You never know what you're going to find in this world. Speaking of MilkShake stouts, You never know. There could be.
There's a porter called MilkShake.
Well, then that's probably what it is. That's why it threw me off then. Yeah, I don't think I ever had a milkshake porter, but we'll have to look that up now too. Maybe we'll do that on a Friday as well.
Well, no, it's not a milkshake porter. There's a porter that's called milkshake.
Oh, well, if we find the milkshake porter, we'll have a milkshake porter. Alex, come have a drink Friday. I don't know. Sounds cool to me.
I don't think you're gonna find it. It's from Boulder, which they're no longer around.
Oh wow, maybe the beer itself might be around. Who the hell knows? But you're right. If that's not around, then someone else have to make the beer. You're right. I give you a spraying on that one. Let's get into the other tasting. You do know it all, Bumpy. That's why I go to you. You won't admit it, but you do. No, enough for me anyway. Well, maybe someday they'll make a milkshake porter from another company. Who the hell knows what you're going to find in today's society? Okay. Now we got it. Got that. I got that big taste. Got that creaminess that's like I like it should be, because it's a milkshake. And you have that sweetness, then you have that watermelon, and then you kind of have not too much of a dryness, but you also have that bitterness too. But it's way down there if there is. So there's some bitterness. Obviously, it's letting you know it's an IPA, not a true milkshake. It's a true milkshake IPA, meaning it's the style. The style. It is not an actual milkshake, but it is an actual milkshake IPA style or whatever. But it is, mind you, it's a beer, not an actual milkshake. Let's see what other flavors. Man, that's a lot of sweetness on the palate, though. What I'm tasting is that sweetness, like I said, and that watermelon. I was hoping to, and then you have that vanilla, like I said, the sweetness, and then you got that, that little bit of bitterness, but not too much. What is up there? Who is this now? Who's this, Bumpy?
Dustin Braxton.
What's up there, Boston Braxton? Nice to meet you, buddy. I don't remember having you on my channel, but welcome to the Alex the Beer Master shows. Appreciate you, and cheers. Please enjoy, my friend. Please enjoy. You're going to find a whole bunch of stuff on this channel. Food, beer reviews. It could be all sorts of crazy stuff. Awesome stuff. Shows every day. Well, Monday and Tuesday I'm not doing anything, but unless I do a beer review. But the rest of the week I'm busy with this channel now. Thanks to Legendary Eric and all my peeps that, I like to help out. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. If you can get tire hands now, they're distributing in the area now. Obviously, when I first started my channel, and all of us first started our channels, obviously we can get beer from our states, and we get some beer from certain states, but now it's saturated. You never know what you're going to find. You'll find Drecker. You'll find Hop Butcher now. I'm happy that's in the facility too now for the legendary Bumpy and May. I think Bumpy. I think you can get it, but I do know that's in my area now. Thank God. I'm happy. Obviously, the C word has changed a lot of things in a sense, and I'm happy for that. Now, I'm not happy with what was going on 3 years ago or in the past 2 years, but it has changed a lot of good things. Changed a lot of things in a good way. Getting more beer that we like to try. That's it. There's nothing else. I don't want to be a broken record. If you can get it, please do. It's delicious.
All right. Well, for my beer, it's all right. I'm not like a huge fan of milkshake IPAs, anyways. So I don't really care for like the added fruits and stuff. I enjoy it when the hops are kind of what are bringing out the flavored notes. This one's not bad. It is missing the mango. I thought it would have been a little bit sweeter, like I said, but the mango for me is not really coming through. It is definitely more on the peach side, a bit citrusy and kind of grassy, piney finish. I also thought the mouthfeel would have been smoother. It's definitely lacking on some smoothness. This beer for me, I'm going to land it at I'll give it a 42.5.
Okay.
Out of 50, which is still, it's a very good score. Like I said, it's not a bad beer. It's just a few things I would have preferred differently with it. Oh, it's giving me the belches. Belches of the carbonation, man.
Ooh. You can feel that in the chest. Yes, legit bumpy. I can feel that too. Yeah.
Cheers. It's nice with the vanilla bean flavor, anyways.
Yeah, the vanilla bean stuff's good. Yeah, I like that stuff. Vanilla. Oh, yeah. All right. So, and we're probably going to hang out for a little bit, so I'll probably send out the link. We're not going to be hanging out all night unless a whole bunch of people come on in, and then we'll do that. But Legendary Bumpy obviously is going to be here for maybe another hour or so and hanging out. But beyond that, just enjoy. And let's see what the rating is here. I'll give it. It's very good. It's very nice. It's very delicious. It said, I don't like that bitterness. I hate that bitterness around my mouth. It's not bitter, but I just don't like it at all. Again, as I said before, it's basically minding you it is a beer and not a actual milkshake. It's milkshake based. So I mean, for crying out loud, when you have lactose beers, IPAs, as far as I'm concerned, you can call them MilkShake IPA. I don't know. I guess it really depends on what they're doing. I don't know. It's very confusing in a sense, but you never know. I mean, they could be I can call them a MilkShake IPA, even though it may not say it. All right. Well, it's very good. It has, again, flavors perfect. If you like watermelon, it's like a fake taste of a watermelon. I don't think it's real watermelon. But then again, I'm not so sure because I think it is brewed with watermelon. Let's see. Yeah, it's MilkShake IPA. MilkShake IPA. And it's an ale brewed with watermelon. So, and lactose. So I'm going to have to say that it was probably brewed with real watermelon, unless they extracted it and just put the watermelon juices instead of the actual watermelon and put it in the beer. Now, if you're doing that, as far as I'm concerned, if you're actually putting juices in the beer, yeah, you're technically putting real watermelon in there. If you're literally taking the juice from an actual watermelon, even if you're not putting the pieces of the watermelon in there, I still say if you put the juice from the watermelon, the water, as far as I'm concerned, you've actually put real watermelon in it on both ends. Even if you didn't put the one in and you put the other in, you still did it from a watermelon, an actual watermelon. So I'm hoping that is the case. It says brewed with watermelon. So I'm assuming, again, unless it's something fake and they didn't put real watermelon, but it shouldn't be that hard. Again, should not be hard. You just squeeze, I guess, I don't know. You squeeze the watermelon out of the water, the water out of the watermelon, whatever it is, and you put it in the beer, or you put the pieces of the watermelon in the beer. But if you put the pieces of the watermelon in the beer, I would have had the little, at least small chunks in the beer. I'm assuming. Hey Luke John, hey legendary Luke John, legendary Miss Piggy, how you doing? Cheers, Alex. Cheers, Bumpy. All right, appreciate you all. Thanks for joining on the chat and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure that out, Bumpy. I could talk people's ears off with no problem. I'm like sitting here thinking about like, wait a minute, they're putting real watermelon, and the other ways that they would have done that is if they would have put a little bit of that water from the watermelon itself, or they would put actual watermelon, the actual pieces of the watermelon, and not the water from the watermelon. So I wonder, I mean, I'm hoping that is the case because right, if they did it both ways or just the one way, I would love that. That would be better. I know. It's a mind. Again, this is why I do this channel. And this is why I do food reviews. This is why I do all this crazy stuff. It makes you wonder. Is it? Obviously, it's brewed with watermelon because it says it. But again, makes you wonder. So yeah, the rating. I can go on and on and on. I'm gonna give it a 90. It's a good beer. I don't want to go on and on and on. That's the reason why I want to hang out. 90. Yeah, that's good. It's very refreshing, especially if you're outside on a hot day. You could chug that. I wouldn't chug it because I want to enjoy it. But that's a good beer. So 90 it is. Stay tuned for many more Tire Hands beers. I also have beers from legendary John Henderson Pierre. I'll be reviewing whenever I get whenever I feel like doing that. I do want to take care of it very soon because some of them are IPAs. As me and Bumpy and all my peeps, because we've always joked around since about the Christmas beers. I cannot get enough. I have to bring it up because it's the funniest thing. You know, Bumpy thinks it's funny too, and that's why I do it. Yeah, let's not make it a year. And I mean, again, unless it's a stout, but I don't think any of these beers are stout. So, yeah. There's always something to remind me of that time. You got to have fun. And then Bumpy was right in front of me. That's why he knows. He was there, and he said, "You better drink those beers. They're not going to taste so good." Remember, Bumpy?
Yeah,
that's crazy. So let's go on. It's a 90. We're gonna do our shout stuff like that and let the legendary Bumpy do his stuff, and then I'm gonna open up the panel and we'll hang out for a little bit, and then I'm going to relax for us tonight after this. So let's do it. Appreciate you. And cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. On my channel right now, I'll be putting out a video here and there. Mostly 50-point inspection stuff. Haven't really done any of the beer and cheese videos as of late. I do have one that's ready to go. It's going to be being released as far as a video and a 50-point inspection. It's going to be released next week. I have it scheduled for Wednesday. I could have done it any time, but since I don't have a lot in my queue, I'm trying to just spread it out a bit. So
true that.
Yeah, that's about all that I have going on in my channel. Just shout out Beer Man. Always joining up on his lives. He does a couple of lives during the week. Tuesday night. I'm just going to do the Eastern time. It's a different time for him because he's out there in Pacific time. So
exactly.
I think it's like 3 hours difference or something like that. But beer and cheese at 8 p.m. Eastern. Bring a beer and bring any cheese as well. Fun show. I've been doing that one for years. Getting nice and fat eating that cheese. I'm drinking beer too. That's mostly what it is.
Started off with me.
Yeah, and then Wednesday night. So that beer and cheese is Tuesday night. Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern, he does a show that's called All Spun Out, and it involves one of those wheels. And yeah, it's just an interesting show. Check it out. We all get a couple of different adjectives to bring. Try to find a beer that kind of matches up to whatever we get. some of the adjectives are a bit weird, but you have to kind of figure out how you can interpret that to being a beer. So
exactly.
Anyways, cheers. Thanks for having me on, Alex.
Anytime, Bumpy. Anytime. I'm gonna open up the panel when I'm done doing my stuff. Yeah. Well, it's open for everybody, but again, people won't join because they don't have a MilkShake IPA or anything that I have. That's a beer. Most time, legendary Bumpy has everything that he that I get, so we're good. So my shout outs. We're gonna be obviously next Friday we're gonna come have a drink with Alex. We're gonna do a craft American lager. I mean, again, I'm looking forward to checking that out. That'll be cool. Legendary Bumpy's gave me that idea, and I think that's a good idea. So we can keep the show going, get some new ideas and stuff like that. Again, we will get back to Fruit Friday sometime in the future. I just don't know when. I'm just enjoying this. It's more relaxing. Again, I love my Fruit Fridays. Don't worry. Continue to buy the Fruit Friday stuff. Probably gonna have some come have a drink with Alex stuff. I gotta talk to Legendary Beer Man. But either way, doesn't matter. I think, and again, I will thank you, Legendary Beer Man, for helping me out. Regardless, you're a hero no matter what. So that's all I gotta say about that one. But beyond that, I don't want to confuse myself. But yeah, obviously Friday. So this Friday we're gonna come have a drink with Alex Fridays, and we're gonna be doing a craft American lager. Cannot wait to do that because I think that'll be pretty darn cool. Around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then obviously I got Alex and Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30 Thursday nights. And again, occasionally have episodes of Alex and Friends. But again, I've been pretty darn busy with this channel in the past couple of weeks. That's why I haven't done it. I have, as of this moment, I'll be doing, unless something changes, I'll be doing Wildcard Wednesday around 7:30. It's on Eric's channel and on my channel because he's still in charge, even though he's not there. I like to have it on both ends, either way. So Thomas Mel 75 and also my channel. So Massachusetts Beer Reviews and then Alex the Beer Master channel. It's not called that, but I'm just saying. The chat, it doesn't say channel. It is the channel. Alex the Beer Master and Thomas Mel 75. So yeah, check that out around 7:30 regardless. And if I'm not in charge of Wildcard Wednesday, then Legendary Eric will be back to doing it just only on his channel. So if you don't see two channels up, then that means Eric is back on doing it, and it'll just be on Eric's channel. So Rich is Thomas Mel 75. So either way, if you see two, you know that's what's going on. Eric's not in charge at that moment. He's doing his band stuff. But trust me, Legendary Eric will be back on Wildcard Wednesday. Even if he makes a new show, it doesn't matter to me. He'll get back to Wildcard Wednesday. He just wants to do a new show, I think, maybe because he wants to continue on with something new so he can have something to do on his channel, I guess. But either way, he still has the rights to Wildcard Wednesday, so it doesn't matter. So stay tuned. So there might be two shows. There might be one show on a whatever day he decides to do a show, Eric, and then also you got the other show, which is Wildcard Wednesday that Eric is in charge of in some way or another. So either way, you never know. YouTube, you just never know. Why I do this. And also meet new people. So that's another thing. So that's it for that. So stay tuned for all the shows. It's again, it's a busy week every week now, thanks to all that, and I love it. Other shout outs. Check out Legendary Bumpy. Check out all our channels that have a YouTube channel or upcoming YouTube channels. Regardless, like Legendary Ryan, Ryan's Beer Reviews. He's an upcoming YouTube channel, beer channel now. He I think I don't remember what it was called earlier, but he was just an account at the obviously at for a while like I was. So and then he just goes live with other people like I did. So yeah, so check out Ryan's beer reviews. He's an upcoming beer reviewer. Stay tuned for that. He obviously has a lot of channels. Check out. These are not people you may not know. Ryan, you know, but there's another YouTube channel I'm going to say. Check out Ben the Beer Lad, beer reviewer. What other channels we got here? Check out Matt from Massive Beer Reviews or something like that. He's always on his channel. He's doing lives or doing beer reviews. A whole bunch. These are people I don't know directly, but I do know them somewhat, or kind of. And I know Kyle, which is No Hype Beer Reviews. Check that out. Instagram and his channel. And yeah, it's the same name. It's the same thing now. If you look up Hype, No Hype Beer Reviews on Instagram and also his YouTube channel, it's on the same name. So you won't have no problems looking that up. Stay tuned for that. Check that out. Check all of our peeps out. I can go on and on. And I don't want to do that because then it gets boring. Well, for me anyway, even though I love it. We're going to put out the link and so people can join the legendary Bumpy and me. And that's it. And we're going to go from there.
Cheers.
Cheers. Like I said, I'm not going to always do this. I like to do it privately mainly when it comes to the link, but I like to give it a shot occasionally, not too often. So jump on in. This is the show that goes on and for a little bit, not for hours like Alex and Friends, which this does sometimes do turn to hours. It all depends on what's going on. I don't try to do that though, because I don't like being freaking, drunk. I hate that. Not a good feeling.
It's a great feeling.
Bumpy, you're real funny. I don't actually Brandon. He drinks his stuff. I think he's I can't show you the video now because there's Brandon. Obviously, he started his channel, but his stuff is private. If any of you are members of the legendary Brandon, which is Craft Beer Pours, one of his videos is he has like a nice it's like a pill bottle, like a medicine bottle, I think it's like over the counter kind of thing. It's nothing bad, and it kind of checks out, makes sure your liver's fine after you drink or before you drink or something like that, so you don't feel crappy at the end of the time. I don't remember what it was called. I can't go back again. If you guys remember, I know Bumpy's a member in a sense, so he can play Columbo for me. But yeah, anybody that's a member at Brandon's channel, check that video out. I can't remember the name, but it's a bottle of a medicine thing or whatever it is. And anybody can get it as long as you're not allergic to whatever it is in there. But yeah, check that out if you're a member of Brandon's stuff, which is Craft Beer Pours.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
would say publicly.
That stuff going.
What's that?
So I don't think he has any of that stuff going. I think that the channel is done.
Well, no. If you want to watch his videos, you're going to have to go. You're already a member of it, so you can take care of that.
No, I'm not.
Well, you were at one point then, but maybe not now. Okay. Brandon's a trip. He keeps you on your toes. Obviously, the channel's not completely done because I do see that legendary Brandon come on here occasionally. Because if it was completely done, he would have gotten rid of the thing, but he couldn't. He can't get rid of it because if he gets rid of it, he won't be monetized anymore. That's the reason why he won't get rid of it. Which is good because, hey, you don't want to do all that work again. Freaking a pain in the butt, even though it's fun. Brandon, no matter what, Brandon's a cool individual. I miss him, but you know what? I occasionally message him. He sends me pictures of beer.
Yeah, Dragon One says it. Knack.
Thank you. Thank you, Legendary Drunk One. You are correct. I knew it was something of that nature, but I couldn't remember the name. Thank you, Legendary Drunk One. You're a hero. Keep up the work.
You're a real hero.
Well, people are heroes when they help me out. Or help everybody out, actually, not just me.
The legendary. Dio, legendary.
Yeah. Listen, I don't call everybody legendary. I call everybody legendary when they're good to me and I'm good to them. I don't. It's a special place in my heart, for my friends and stuff like that. And that's why I call everybody legendary that's good to me. I've never found a mean person on this channel. Obviously, we occasionally have our issues, with certain things. But I don't want to address that because, you never know. But either way, we have our situations and then we move on. But other than that, it's been awesome. I've been doing this for 4 years. Well, yeah, it's 4 years. Jesus. Every person's been awesome to me, and that's all I care about. They're that's all that matters to me. I treat them like gold. If they treat me like gold, it's the saying goes. What's the saying? If you treat me good, or I can't remember. I have brain farts all the time. I can't for some reason. I do.
Yeah, they're really starting to stink.
Keep it up. Keep it up. So jump on in, everybody. Miss Piggy, jump on in. Just jump on in.
Just jump on in.
You don't have to drink any beer. It doesn't matter. The show's over on that level. It's like kind of like the legendary Josh. He'll do his beer review and then he'll send up the link. I mean, it is what it is. I'm having fun. Oh, what do we got here? We got legendary Flacco. What's up, legendary Flacco? I'm on my way. I'm soon. What?
As soon as he can, he'll be on.
Oh, thank you, legendary Flacco. I'll see you in a little bit when you get on. Appreciate you. Hoping Mr. Bumpy will be here by the time you get here, but we'll see what happens. Bumpy is unique.
I might just disappear. You never know.
He might just poof. Where is he? Oh, he went to bed.
Oh.
I know, legendary Bumpy. I know you're.
Stayed up way too late last night, and I actually went to bed at 5 this morning.
Well, that wouldn't be my fault because you've already left. You already left my stream. So you had to have gone somewhere else. If you were up at 5 in the morning, although it doesn't matter because you didn't have.
It kind of messes up your day.
Exactly, Chief.
Going to bed hours before you should be waking up.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But you know what, Bumpy? You're just having fun. Oh.
Yeah.
Is that name Diane? Diane, I think I got that right. Bumpy. Bumpy.
What's that? Oh,
that's
yeah. That's Miss Piggy.
I know. I just want to make sure I got the name right. What's up there, Diane and / Miss Piggy? Appreciate you. Struggle.
Some bitch. Give us a look at us. Nice to see you all.
We're just relaxing right now, Legendary Drunk One. We've done our duties. And
you put up that comment a while ago from Flacco just a second ago, and I don't see it on my chat. I don't know what happened there. Let's darken it.
It's because he's on Facebook with it.
Oh.
So it doesn't come through for everybody.
Oh, okay. Copy that. Right.
Yeah, it's one of the weird, stupid things.
It's kind of weird. Yeah, because I didn't see it over there in the comments, and I went from the live chat to what's the other one? You get the option of live chat and top chat. So I clicked the live chat, which should be everything. All right.
Well, I guess if you, I don't know for a fact. Okay, legendary Miss Piggy's back. Okay, nice. Appreciate you, Miss Piggy. Jump on in, Miss Piggy. Jump on in. You don't
eating Miss Piggy.
I've met Miss Piggy on the panel before.
You have.
I have. Yep.
Okay, sweet. Oh, everybody keeps
She's
saying
like,
she's
like my age or so. Yeah, she's a older person. Yeah,
Wait a minute.
she's a good egg, that one. No,
Wait,
she's
wait,
very kind.
Wait a minute. What did you say, drunk one? Your age?
Yeah, something along there. We're around the same age.
This is that picture there of Miss Piggy. I'm talking about the one on Facebook. She don't look that age at all.
Oh,
She looks like she's in her
maybe
30s.
I'm totally mistaken, but I thought I'd met her on a panel at one
Well, you
point.
probably did, but I never met her. You know what I mean, Chief? But yeah, Miss Piggy, if you want to jump on in, my friend, let me know. Obviously, the link is up if you want, and please enjoy. Thank you.
Yeah, if you have interest, guys, in the knack stuff, I put a link to the WebMD. It should go through if you just click it. Although it's not blue, I'm not sure. But anyway, that explains what it's about. And yeah, it's good if you're a heavy drinker. It's supposed to.
Well, if you're a moderator,
and this and that. You know.
Let's say drunk one, you're a moderator, so it should be able to come up a little.
It shows as a link. It's underlined, but I don't know if you.
Okay, you're good then. Then you're good then. So if someone clicks on it, they'll have it.
Yeah, all right,
you're good.
Anyway, or copy paste it somewhere else, and we'll work.
Now you're good. You're good.
If you have interest, you know.
You're good. You're good.
So, I don't make any money off of it.
No, he was just trying to explain what I was trying to say, so I appreciate that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I know what you were talking about. I'm surprised Jesse didn't pick up on that.
Well, no, I was thinking that in my head because I was like, I watched the video maybe once or twice. And like, and sometimes, you know, Brandon's videos do, you know, give you a good impression and a lot of pressure. Right. Well, no, it's not just sometimes; it's all the time.
I actually bought some of that, and I quit using it. Not because it didn't work, but just I don't know. I'm terrible.
It was too much money. I understand. That's
I'm terrible about taking pills. I mean, I should be taking like a Centrum Silver every day to get all my nutrients.
Not only that,
but yeah, I sometimes remember, sometimes I don't. You know.
What's up there, Lizard Andrew? Come on in, my friend. Come on in. What is that?
It's Magnus. What up, mean?
Come on up, my friend.
Oh yeah, they finished that while ago, bro. They just finished up on the beer review part.
Yeah, jump on in.
Panel now.
Yeah,
they just finished up. I didn't have one either.
That's what I do now. I like to still have my. It kind of like I give it an Alex and Friends feel. Sometimes, you know, occasionally I'll do that, and then sometimes I'll shut it down early because that's what it's supposed to be anyway.
So what's next week? Is craft what for next week?
It's craft lager, American lager.
All right.
Not that hard to find, I don't think. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean it shouldn't be. Right. It's the milkshake stout that I was going to have troubles finding.
Milkshake stout that doesn't exist.
He said earlier. I was like, I don't know if I can find that one.
Now you would be able to find it, drunk one. You go to your specs. You know, you got a friend there.
Not a milkshake stout.
No, I didn't. No, I was talking about milkshake stout, but I didn't say I was doing that. I was talking about milkshake IPAs.
Please don't do a milkshake stout. They don't exist, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll do a milkshake porter then. Thank you, Mr. Drunk.
They don't exist either.
As Jesse knows, man, we exhausted all the beer flavors, didn't we? Or all the beer styles.
Well, either way, we'll figure that out. I know there's a milkshake somewhere.
Thank you, Jason. Yeah, the dirty water is good.
But beyond that, they don't exist at the moment. So don't worry about it. What's up, LJ Jason? Come on in. The link is up above here, my friend. You just have to scroll up a little bit. I should pin it.
Middle Free. Nah, you didn't miss anything. They were doing the milkshake stout thing, and then
milkshake IPAs. I'm getting.
Oh yeah, milkshake. Oh yeah, I said that all wrong, didn't I?
Get people confused.
So we went on about 30 minutes with that, and then since then, yeah, we've just been kind of hanging out. Double Dog Dare, Paul Middlefruit to get in here.
Well, yeah, Legendary Middlefruit, Legendary Paul has came in here off air, which is fine. And then I had him on here on actual panel too, on the live streams too.
Yeah. Paul's awesome.
Yeah, he's cool.
Great supporter.
I can talk to 0 for
you. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I like talking to Paul. He's cool.
Notification appliance circuit. I'm still trying to take that in.
Yeah, Paul's all right.
It's a fire alarm term, you know. All
Let's see what we got here. Ooh,
I know how to do an Ansel system. If that
finish
makes
off this
any difference,
MilkShake
you know?
IPA. Ooh.
Oh, so Jason says, Alex, when did you stop doing Food Fridays?
Well, I didn't completely stop. I'm going to get back to it in some cases because I like my Food Fridays still. Why do I stop? And when? That was like maybe a couple weeks ago to a month. It was last month, I think I did.
I think it's been, I think this is like your third show.
Oh,
Yeah, so it was a couple weeks ago
Yeah.
then. A couple weeks ago. So yeah, it was a couple weeks ago I stopped doing Food Fridays, and I'm not completely stopping it because I'm probably gonna hunt down some new sandwiches for Bumpy and me and whoever else wants to join. But the thing is, I just another reason why I stopped it because it kind of it's kind of dwindling a little bit, and I'm like, but then again I realized, wait a minute, it's summertime. But then at the same time, we exhausted everything. I mean, again, we will get back to it. I just have to find some new things. As I said before, I'm going to tell this to Bumpy again. If we do a Food Friday, whenever, if we do find a new sandwich and you can't get it, you'll have to get it based on them. I'm not going to stress you out because it's not fun. I want to have fun. I don't like seeing my friends get stressed.
Oh yeah. When you talk
you can't find it, yeah.
When you talk about things from a restaurant, I'm not really close to town, so.
Well, that's why I always say.
Very inconvenient.
That's why I always say get something based because you live and learn. Live and learn. You get to learn the people you're friends with, and you realize, wait a minute, it's a little stressful. I make sure it's easier. I just love YouTube. You live and learn. You live and learn. It teaches you some things.
Right.
I've
never had the Firehouse sandwiches.
They're good. They're good.
Are they? Yeah.
So
we don't have any beer ready. Low 90 degrees past 4 days. Oh, Paul, you need to go get you some pisser beers, man. Go get you. Right.
Well, I have some pisser beers. I have some because
you
know what? No, the beers I normally get. I say they're pisser beers.
Pissing you off.
They're really not. They're not really pisser beers that I get. It's Stella. It's still a little bit crafty, but it's still. It's not as crafty. It's not as crafty as this.
What do you buy? I mean, I get Busch or Miller High Life.
No, I like Stella, so I stick with Stella.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's crafty-ish. Yeah, that's good beer. That's good beer. It's crafty-ish. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not a pisser beer. It's a good. It's
It's not a pisser beer, but it's still a beer. It's still a beer that I can still enjoy craft beer.
It's very tasty. It's very tasty. I think it's overpriced though. My buddy likes it, so when I hang out with him, Tony Cannon, Tony from UK, that comes over here, Right. So
I don't think I've met him yet, but I will.
Tony, he's got the accent and everything. Anyway, but yeah. So when I go to visit him, I'll bring the Stella. It's good beer, but I think it's just overpriced for what it tastes like. To be honest. It is a good beer, but I think it's overpriced for what it is.
Well, you also have to remember, I actually kind of really think about it. It's originally from Belgium, whatever, or UK, whatever it may be. But the thing is,
where it comes from, he drinks it.
I think it's Belgium. I think it is. I think it's
okay. Yeah, you might be right. I'm not sure where it comes from, but he drinks it. That's his beer of choice, And hey, I don't mind it. It's not a bad beer. It really isn't.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously, your friend probably switches up every now and then. Again, every now and then, not often.
I do. I'm sure exactly what all he drinks, but yeah. Usually, you go to his house. He's like, "You want a beer?" There's a bunch of Stellas in there. They call it the wife beater, I guess.
All right, I do not think your friend is beating his wife, but yeah,
I don't either. Hopefully, he's not.
I don't think so.
Right, but they call it the wife beater, so I've been.
I do not think so. At least we hope not.
Because it's the ABV beers over there are a lot less than what they are here.
That's true. This is 5%.
Heavy beers here with lots of ABV.
Yeah, but this beer is 5%. So I don't know how much it is on the UK side.
Well, you think of porter beers. Porters are like they're not really high in ABV. They're ones that It's got plenty of calories, so it can keep you going. It's like liquid bread, but it won't get you totally drunk because it's not really high ABV.
So you drink a lot of them.
You can get.
It depends on how much you've had, I guess, right?
You can get 10% porters drunk one. You can definitely get it. Well, I mean, you never know. I mean, I'm assuming you can. I mean, porters are, you never know.
The porter is okay. That's like the new like the guy carrying your mail or riding a bicycle or whatever, and he's carrying your mail. And he stops off into the pub.
Oh, it's weird, drunk one. I don't know.
He slips off into the pub for a porter. A porter is like the guy that carries the mail. Like a porter.
Hey, Bumpy, can you do me a favor and look up a 10% porter? I want to prove a point. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Gonzo is a 10% porter.
Is it really?
Sure.
Wow. I mean, generally they're a lot lesser though. That's like what a guy.
Right,
well, it's an imperial.
Yeah, exactly.
And then continue on his route. He's got some calories, so he's got energy, and he goes off and delivers the rest of the packages. He's the porter.
Well, no, because I remember 10%. I'm not trying to be mean, drunk one. You're my buddy.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know everything. I mean, I certainly do not.
No, well, we listen. We learn from each other.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We learn every day.
Yes, exactly.
And then we also forget every day.
But don't get me wrong.
Right, what I learned the same day, right? Damn it.
But don't get me wrong, though, drunk one. What you say though is true, though. Most porters are not 10%; they're 5%, 6%, 7%. So they're 8%, maybe 9%. So I guess it's a strong porter. But if you go to past 10 or 11, yeah, that's
yeah, it's kind of unheard of actually.
Crank it up to 11.
Very weird. It's very weird. I mean, no, drunk one. I mean, that's what's the best part about being a beer
music festival. Coolest shit
That's the best part about being a beer reviewer, and you're the same way, drunk one. That you never know what you're going to find when you go to the store. You could be finding a 12% or 17% or 18%, a 20%. I never experienced a 17 or 18 yet.
Yeah. Right.
But I'm just saying they do exist.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
You can usually tell by the price as to what you're getting.
Well, I found a $45 beer before. I'm not kidding, and I haven't bought it yet. Like I haven't bought
beer
for a 4-pack. Yeah. Huh?
Oh, for a 4-pack. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean that's
Not for one beer. Jesus, I will not. That would be stupid to buy a $40 beer unless
Well, they do exist. There's beers that are
yeah.
hundreds of dollars.
Everything. See,
I'm talking about just getting something to drink. I'm gonna buy this $40 can of beer. $40 for a 4-pack.
Those are beers basically you buy just for bragging rights. Like, look how rich I am.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're just sporting.
Yeah, but I would have to. No, it's not about me being rich. It's about me. I have to buy that beer to review it on my channel. Every beer gets a chance. Will I buy a $100 beer? No, maybe I will because of my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm not going to be buying a $100 bill and a $100 beer unless it's my YouTube channel purposes or one of my YouTube friends are coming here to do a beer review with me.
Yeah,
you're gonna buy a $100 beer for us. That's nice.
No, I'm saying if you guys were here, no, if you guys were here, if you guys were here in person, we would do that because that.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah,
That's
okay,
the point. I'm not gonna do it.
If all three of us were together, and that makes it worth it, you know.
Exactly.
Man,
like legendary
beer for Memphis in May, you know, and it was ridiculous.
Well, I'm definitely gonna make sure I be there this year because I gotta bury that anyway. I gotta do the Buford Pusser stuff. So I gotta do that anyway. Unfortunately, I gotta. That's my bucket list: Buford Pusser stuff and dealing with my friends. What?
I don't know. I'm just babbling to myself.
It's not that far off.
Thinking out loud, you know, right?
No, I talked to Shane. It's not that far off. It used to be. I guess apparently it was a couple hours, but it's not now because.
I'm not sure where your Buster guy is compared. I'm not good with geography so much.
When we go visit this stuff, Buford's dead. We're visiting his grave. We're visiting stuff that's history. He's not alive now.
Right.
I would love that he was alive. I would love that because it would have been cool to meet him. But obviously, he passed away 11 years after I was born because I was born.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
So you were the cause of his death?
What'd you say?
Why'd you kill Buford?
Wrong one. Love it. I would never. No, I wasn't even born yet. I was born 11 years after his passing.
Oh, they said he passed 11 years after you were born.
Yeah, he was born in 74. He died in 74. August 21st. Yeah. Yeah. And obviously 2 decades later.
Miss Piggy asked, "Did you cook tonight, Bumpy?"
Go ahead, Legendary Bumpy.
Did I what tonight?
Read the chat, or do you have the chat up
Bumpy,
at all?
you cooked.
Bumpy, you cooked tonight? Question mark. I said it a different way. I just right.
Did you cook, Legendary Bumpy? That's what
the words. Is all. Did you cook tonight, Jesse?
I did. Sausage and pepper, penne.
Penne. Oh, like the sausage.
Oh yeah, sausage. Hey, that sounds delicious.
Not egg. Sausage and peppers with penne pasta.
Oh, that's sausage and peppers. Oh yeah, love that stuff.
That's the curly ones, right? The little.
No, they're it's like rigatoni but skinnier.
Oh right,
the hollow ones that are like.
Yeah, copy that, yeah, man. Talking about peppers, man. My wife come home with a little bag of peppers. There's like 6 of them in there. They're like yay long. They're sweet peppers. There was like red and yellow and green. They're beautiful. They are very, very sweet. My garden's this year. They germinated, but nothing grew. Nothing got big enough to do anything. I don't even know. I mean, it's been really hot and dry here, and I've been trying to keep them moist, but they're just not growing. I mean, used to. I mean, I could grow anything, But anyway.
We always have to remember, Drunk One. I'm not trying to be a jerk.
Peppers and smiles and beer.
I'm not trying to be a jerk here, but you had a bigger land too, Legendary Drunk One.
Yeah, there were a lot of soil amendments there, man. I was after that garden for a long time, and yeah, I mean, I could give me a pebble and I can grow a stone,
Well, you could
grow there,
grow anything, Drunk One, anywhere.
Well, I try. I don't know what happened to these seeds. I mean, they only got like 8 tall, but not even as tall as this glass, and they just stopped. It's like, come on, come on, go boy, go. I had a green bean come off a plant that was about as tall as this glass, a green bean, and it's like, you're too young to fruit. What? Grow up. You're not strong enough to hold that fruit even hardly. I don't know what happened, man.
Jason says, is
that a pepper in your pocket?
Yeah, Drunk One's Drunk One. He should have peppers. He loves it.
I'll go get him right the other end here.
Oh man.
What else is going on?
Just relaxing, Legendary Bumpy. I'm just like I said, I'm gonna get something to eat because I'm hungry.
I guess I ate all the yellow ones out of there, but look how big that pepper is. I mean,
that is pretty big.
I'm 5'9", so I don't have the most huge of hands, but whatever.
You don't have the biggest pepper.
That's a big pepper, boy.
So guys,
they're beautiful. Look at that thing. That's a monster. It's just
I'll be back. I'm gonna get something to eat because I'm hungry. I gotta get something to eat. I'm hungry. I'll be back in a second.
All right, Alexander.
Okay, we'll count. One
more, but
Alex, you back yet?
You're not back.
No, I'm not back.
These are really good. They're starting.
Keep it up. Love you, Drunk One. Love you.
They're only like just a couple days old here. Maybe 3 days being here, but yeah, they're getting soft. You cut those up, but really fine, and put them with your scrambled eggs and a taco and a soft taco shell, some salsa on there. Because these are just like totally sweet peppers. They don't bring any heat. I mean, which is good. I mean, I don't know, you want some heat? You put some habanero in there.
I just put in the sauce. I just put some red pepper flake.
There you go. Yeah.
Other than that, it was the different bell peppers. Sweet onion.
Vidalia, yeah. Sweet Vidalia onions. Come on, yeah, man.
Yeah, crushed tomato, tomato paste, lots of olive oil.
There you go. Yeah, you know what's that?
Oregano, basil.
Oh, wow.
And Parmesan cheese.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. All
and
right.
the sausage, of course, too. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Salt,
No,
pepper as well. Yeah.
That sounds really good. Yeah, that's spaghetti. Yeah, right. Spaghetti sauce, anyway. Right. Yeah. That sounds
a
like
little thicker than.
Oh, is it? Yeah, a little more tomato paste.
It's a heartier.
Well, all right. Yeah, man.
Stickier sauce.
Yeah. Sticks to the pasta. That's what's up. Good eats.
Oh yeah.
Cheers to the 2,000 people watching. Woo! Happy Friday. We're Friday tonight. Friday.
How many people are watching? 3,000?
2,000. I see 2,000 on this side, but
let's say he's got that many people watching. We're doing something wrong.
Well, I mean, y'all had 6,000 watching earlier. I mean, I don't know, right? They see me here and everybody jumping out, fuck it, there's Dio. Right? I haven't been making many friends lately. Oh, there's Mary. She says, hi, Alex, Bumpy, Dio, and Paul.
Hi, Alex.
And Mary.
Bye, Alex.
I mean, I don't know how long Alex wants to stay on here, but we can go to a different room if y'all like at some point. I'm not trying to whatever. I'm just saying, right?
No, I mean the show's pretty much done. We were just like
That's
doing the beer stuff, but then yeah, he just wants to hang out afterwards. So.
That's losing retail value. Hey, Alex, are we done here?
What do you mean done here?
I mean, who's watching this stuff?
Well, we're not done here. I'm just getting something to eat.
Oh, copy that, sir.
No, I'm just getting something to eat. I'm gonna sit right here and eat. That's why I got the ketchup. You want to spread it?
Well, he run. I didn't know why. Yeah,
I'm not bringing ketchup. Just bring ketchup.
I don't know what you're doing with ketchup.
No, I told you I'd be back here to eat. I'll be back here to eat. I've always done that. I always done that. I always will. I don't play that game. Appreciate you.
Look, it looks like a red pepper. I put ketchup on it. I'm not going to want to eat that pepper. Shit. Hi, Miss Mary.
Hola, mis amigos.
You know, right? Amiga. Female. So life's been good to you, Jesse? No news is good news. How you been? Blah, blah.
Yeah, things have been okay recently.
Yeah, man. I seen you a couple, 3 days ago, I guess it was. You had your B-52 glass, drinking beer.
Yeah, I got that right now.
Come on. Yeah,
I got the B-52 glass right now.
Damn. Yeah, what did you do over the 4th of July? Anything fancy or not or whatever? I stayed.
No, just Kiana came over with Mark and Baby, and I just grilled up the ribeyes, grilled up the chicken. We had pasta salad, potato salad, some barbecue beans, and yeah, it's just a chill day.
Yeah, that sounds good. It's good that you cook. I love to cook. I cooked up a bunch of, well, it's kind of brunch because I woke up really late, more like a lunchtime thing. But had the wife cut up a bunch of potatoes into cubes about the size of your pinky nail, maybe a bit bigger. Anyway, and then so let those go on for a minute. I did up some bacon. I did a whole slab of bacon, and man, that bacon she got, it was like super thin. They cook in no time, and I guess weight is weight, so you get what you get. But man, it was so thin, those little slices of bacon. Do you have enough for everyone out, like she says, right? Anyway, so I did the bacon first, and then I started the potatoes in there, like 5 potatoes, 6 potatoes, whatever it was. And last minute I threw in like an onion and a half, right? And about 6 cloves of very finely chopped garlic, right? Some basil, right? Some basil and oregano and garlic. Well, the garlic was in there, but I did put a little extra garlic powder in there. I like garlic. Anyway, so that's kind of one plate, and then I did up a bunch of scrambled eggs, and the wife doesn't like the yolk, so I made her some egg whites. But yeah, man, so I did that for breakfast, and I was like, y'all want tortillas? Because that would have been great with tortillas. You got those fried potatoes with the onions and garlic, and then the
What's up there,
the egg.
Mary and the Butch? Appreciate you.
Mama Mary and the Butch.
Appreciate you. Just hungry.
So, can we watch you eat, Alex? I want to watch you eat.
Well, I am. This is, YouTube. So yeah, why not? I'm eating a cheesesteak hot pocket. I'm eating 2 of them because I'm hungry. I didn't eat anything.
Cheesesteak hot pocket.
Yeah, I don't eat them as often. I'll probably get more just to eat whenever I feel like eating them. I don't eat them every day. I don't need to eat them every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't eat them every day anymore.
Yeah, that's got poison in there, Alex.
I've got tons of pasta left over.
Right, we're going to Jesse's house.
I love pasta's better than hot pockets, but I love my hot pockets too.
Come in the front door, the refrigerator is almost like right there in front of you. If I remember
Exactly.
Right, it's right in there. You get all the pasta you like.
Exactly.
There's microwaves somewhere around.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, good time. Cheers to 3,000 people watching. Y'all rock. Happy Friday. Miss Piggy and Jason.
There's more people now.
Miss Mary. Whoever's left.
It tastes good. It tastes good when you're not eating every day.
Right. Hey, I mean, yeah, I kind of feel that way about things. I don't always eat things that are not necessary. I mean, I try to eat all right. I try to eat pretty good, but there's sometimes where I'm ready for some ice cream.
That's good too.
I might melt down a whole, like a quart or whatever, like the smaller containers. I might go through a whole one of those at one time. Right? But not usually. Not usually. Just stay away from microwave popcorn. That's the worst ever for you.
What's wrong with the microwave popcorn?
It's the way it's not the popcorn itself. It's the bag that it's in that keeps it from catching fire, and it's microwavable and this and that. Do a little research. Play some Columbo on that, Alex. Right? Microwave popcorn is the worst for you. Invest in an air popper and get just popcorn, right? And you can pour the butter on there. The one I have, and I've had it for a long time. But anyway, so you put some butter in the top, and as the corn pops out, it warms up the butter enough to melt. Then you just put that over your popcorn or whatever. But and it's really easy to use. Popcorn lung, yeah. Oh, that's what you get from vaping.
Well, I don't know. That's been like back and forth on that, whether that actually did that.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm thinking it's better than nicotine. I mean, it was
back when I was vaping, though. I did get that kind of weird kind of feeling and gurgle type thing. So,
I'm there. Yeah, I'm there. Yeah. Not necessarily good
popcorn lung you get when you're in mining, though. Remember correctly?
In mining?
Yeah.
I
think it is.
I didn't know about it that way. I mean,
I thought it was. I don't know.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but you hear about it more now, or they call it now. What is using vapes?
I thought it was from mining. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe
I mean, you could be right.
Oh, you know what? That might have been black. That might have been black lung, not popcorn.
Yeah, that would be black lung. That makes more sense. You're in a coal mine.
Yeah.
I mean, just the old pictures of those dudes. They'd have their mining light on, and they come out black, whether you were black or not. They come out of that mine black, and I can't imagine. I mean, they had no idea what they were ingesting. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whether you were white, it came out black. Right? Yeah. I mean, you've seen the photos. I mean, you've seen the photos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh, my grandfather had that. All right. Wow. Geez. That's black lung, Alex. He says, "All right, I'm just paying attention."
I just said that.
Right. Copy that. I'm sorry. Yeah,
yeah. Popcorn lung is
might have been
something totally different. Yeah, not confused. It's black lung. Yep.
Yo, and that makes perfect sense. That does. Wow. Yeah. Can't imagine what a life, man. And you don't know. You're just in there working. You're just making your money. You get.
It's like basically. It's like smoking cigarettes. Basically, worse though.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, a lot the same. I imagine. Yeah, it's carbon. It's like carbon dust.
Carbon monoxide dust.
There's hundreds of chemicals in cigarettes. You know, there's only a few chemicals in this. It's two kinds of oily kind of stuffs, and then the flavoring or whatever. So I don't know how many chemicals are in the flavoring, but all in all, yeah, you're better off vaping than smoking. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's so many carcinogens in smoking. The fact that it burns because it burns or whatever. And anyway, I quit laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all might hear the ice cream truck coming through. Y'all want an ice cream? Well, there it is now. Y'all want an ice cream? Ice cream trucks are expensive, man. I got one of those the Bong Pops, the red, white, and blue ones. It was like $3.75 for one little ice cream. At least they're coming through in the daylight. I think that ice cream truck sells drugs.
Why do you think that?
Is that your drug truck again?
Yes. But usually it's dark out. I mean, it's still light out now, so it's cool. But sometimes like dark out, it's like, what are you doing? And see, the thing is, that's a great cover if you're going to sell drugs. Not that I do, but if you're going to sell drugs, but you can hear that from blocks away. So Jesse's like, "Oh shit, here comes a dope man. Let me go get my money." You know, and just out there waiting at the but for ice cream and a surprise. You know?
But for the kids, you get your ice cream. Right, exactly.
Yeah, well, yeah, the kid, everybody gets a treat, right? The kids get the ice cream, dad gets a cocaine. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I mean, they show up like late at night, though. I mean, it's dark outside even. I've got
like when the kids should be going to bed, not getting ice cream.
I know, right? Exactly. All they need now is more sugar. You know, right? I've got some footage on my phone. I was gonna make a video, but then my buddy's like, "Oh man, don't call out your dope dealer." You know? It's like I don't know this guy. But yeah, I mean, we live in a cul-de-sac, and they roll up to that one house especially, just sit there. And hell, I don't know, the guy over there that they stop at, maybe that's the boss, and they're dropping off tonight's deposit. But as a drug dealer, man, in a smaller neighborhood like this, amongst a bunch of other tightly knit, it's a tight knit neighborhood. Anyway, you can hear that somebody's like 3 blocks away. So that's when you go you go scrape together your change or whatever to buy your dope that you're going to use tonight, you know, and you can hear them coming from blocks away. So everybody's ready. Oh, geez, I'm on fire. I'm sorry.
I was going to eat Fritos, but I'm going to eat popcorn.
You ate 2 of those things and you're still hungry? Come on.
Well, no, I was gonna eat one of these, but I don't feel like eating them right now, so I'm gonna eat popcorn.
Yeah, man. All right, no, I'm just teasing, Alex. I don't care what you eat. All is well. I babbled too much, and there's still 2,000 people watching.
2 million people watching.
2 million now. Yeah, black line. I can't imagine that. Jeez. And you just didn't know, man. You're just there working, doing your job, and all of a sudden you fall sick.
Or needing to use the iron lung.
Right. Ta-ta. It's kind of ironic, right? You're mining you're mining coal. Iron is I'm thinking carbon. Anyway, yeah, maybe get a little deeper on that one. Anyway, yeah, right. Yeah, man, that's no good. That's no good at all. So, well, I guess we can go off everywhere and tell that story. But anyway, yeah, man, happy Friday.
Yes, happy Friday night, like you say, drug ones.
Friday night, yeah, man. Hey.
Happy fried eggs.
Good old fried eggs. All right, well, we run off One of the two people get the thing they're going.
Well, you know what? You know what? I think I'm gonna probably sign off and then eat this stuff with you guys. So yeah, you know, I'm just thank you, chat. I appreciate it. Again, it's summer nights. You know, summer nights people don't want to sit here and you know hang out because it's summer. And so yeah, just
get out there and do something, people.
Get out here, what?
No, I'm gonna hang out with these guys off air. If anybody wants to join when I go off air, please do. It's in the chat here. It's also in the back end, which is the other stuff. So check it out. Jump on in if you can. We're gonna be off air. Legendary Marion the Butcher will probably be joining, maybe. But yeah. So that's it. Fake it legendary bumpy, fake it legendary drunk one, fake you chat, and we'll see you all next Wednesday and also next Thursday and Friday. So this is Alex Beermaster, and we will see you unless something changes with the Wednesday thing, because who knows what the legendary are. This is Alex Beermaster, and we will see you all on the next live stream, next video. This is Alex Beermaster signing out. Cheers, everybody.
Woo! Hey, that link looks weird, but that's actually a StreamYard link to where we're at. Bye.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, jump on in. Yeah.
I mean, you know what happened is.